Hello to all my lively ladies. You're very welcome to today's full body strength workout. And this is our grow muscle with simple strength exercises. And it is amazing how you can maintain muscle or grow muscle even, or build muscle with very simple moves. And I think the more basic the moves, the better. Are you ready for a warm up? That's it, just gentle heel digging, crisscrossing the arms, just getting all those joints ready for today. And also you should feel a little bit of work going on in your shoulder blades now. If you pull right back there with your arms. That's it, good. You can work your way up now over your head if you don't mind, and then work your way down lower. Up and over. That's it, good work. Let's do 2 more. Reach up as high as you can. And this is the last one. Okay, let's march it out. Now our sequence today, what are we doing today? We have 3 sets and we have 4 exercises in each set. And we're going to repeat the 4 exercises twice, so 2 rounds for them. So each set is 8 minutes. So the actual main body of the workout, 24 minutes. Drive those knees up, pump those arms for me. Working those hip flexors, stretching out the glutes here. That's it. Now I have a selection of weights as always. If you have many weights in your house, have them all handy for this workout. And I have just a mat there. Again, just a little bit out of shot there, but we're going to be using, I have a couple of floor exercises. If you don't want to go to the floor, I will have modifications or alternatives for you. Okay, pull back. Let's tap out the knee now. Tap it out. Just going a little bit deeper into the hip flexors by bringing the knee up a little higher, keeping the back nice and flat and straight. That's it, good. Let's punch out the ceiling now as the knee comes up. Punch it out. And this is great to get the shoulders nice and warm. Working into that thoracic mobility a little bit. 2 arms now. Reach and pull. We have a snow angel coming today, and now I haven't actually done that exercise in a long time, and I usually leave it to cardio with weights. I said it'd be a nice one to bring into a strength workout. Now you're going to have to experiment with weight. It's quite a challenging exercise, and if you go too heavy, you might be feeling it more in your back than your actual shoulders, your lower back that is, than the shoulders. Let's do 2 here. Last one. The footballers run here. Let's go side to side. So just be careful with that exercise. Don't go too heavy with it. You've 2 rounds, so you can experiment a little bit here today. Everything else is really straightforward. I'm bringing back renegade rows. So if you find that exercise challenging, you can just do back rowing upright. Okay, I'll show you when we get to it. Our sequence today is 12 seconds to rest out or just to change weights, 48 seconds to do the work. Now hold it here in the middle. Let's go a little faster. Come on, pump those arms, bend those knees. That's it, 4 to go. And 3, and 2, and 1. Let's do a wide knee raise to really stretch out the groin, open up those hips. Don't lean too far to the side. Engaging the abdominals will prevent that, or help us to avoid that side lean. Let's swim those arms. And swim. Good, keep going, come on. Nice wide knee coming out to each side. 4 to go. 3, 2, and last 1, 2 feet together, little side step, give yourself room here, or go into a deeper lunge here. That's it, over and over. Nice stretch for the groin, the inner thighs. Again, further work just to open up the hips. Make sure your toes facing to the front here. This feels really good. And over and over. Do 2 more. Last one, line up the feet, circle those arms, and let's begin. Now we're starting off with a, you can just press your heel gently into the floor here as you circle your arms back to hit the calves and get your cracks and creaks out of the feet. We're starting off with single leg Romanian deadlift, so your RDL. Let's go the other way. Exercise 2 will be the other leg. So we're very used to doing Romanian deadlifts here, but we usually do double it up. We do both legs. So I'm going to separate them out today. Then we have a kneeling pec deck. Now you don't have to kneel. That's what we will be using the mat for, as well as your chest pullovers. You don't have to kneel down though. Kneeling down brings mobility into the hips. It's wonderful flexibility for the lower half, but it also takes the legs out of it, so it makes the upper half work harder. But if you have trouble going to the floor, you can just do, it's a kneeling pec deck, shoulder press. You can just stay upright, stagger the feet. And you might get away with more weight staying upright. Going down to the floor just makes that more challenging because the legs are taken out of it. Okay, let's get going. You hit the timers. Enjoy yourselves. Now, 12 seconds to get going. So a single leg RDL, Romanian deadlift. Same technique applies, excuse me. So bringing the weights down to the front of the body and just below the knee and come up upright, making sure you're not leaning back as you come upright. Now you can see my back foot, I'm up on my back toe, so your back leg is like a kickstand. And come upright. So work those weights down. You don't have to go all the way to the floor, and you should be really feeling the hamstring there, the leg out the front, and the glutes working hard. Down we go, nice and slowly. We have 2 rounds today, so we'll just get good quality reps and repeat it again. The other leg is next for this move as well. And we get 1 more. And slowly return. Okay, now the other leg. So just step that leg back behind you there, the leg that was worked. You don't have to wait for any beats today. If you want to get going and get more reps into your time, you work away there. And back up. That's good. Bending the knee. And back up, just slight bend of both knees. Keeping your back nice and straight, try not to round your back. Our kneeling pec deck, shoulder press is next. So this is very specific to that leg there. You can really feel the hamstring. And back up. Nice and tall. And straighten that body. And last 1. Okay, now again, watch the weight with this one. Okay, if you have a weight that's going to challenge the muscles but not overwhelm them so much that you can't perform the exercise. So we're doing a pec deck and a shoulder press. Now, like I say, kneeling down, there's no legs involved, so it makes the upper half work that little harder. And push up to the ceiling. And you can see the lovely mobility that comes in to the hip muscle just by having your leg out in front like this. You can actually feel a good stretch. Lean slightly at the waist here. Push up. We've got a back fly coming next. To the ceiling. Open, close and up. Should we say close, open and up is the sequence. Close, open, up. Good. Well done. And even with lighter weights, you can feel the burn there. Now we're into a back fly. So you may be, if you're used to that exercise, you'll probably be able to go up to your heavier weights again. Stick your bottom out behind you. And squeeze those shoulder blades. Squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. Come on, you can do this. You're doing a great job. Squeeze it out, release it down. Squeeze and release. Come on, keep going. hard to hold this position. Your legs are working very much in an isometric position. Come on. Squeeze, slowly lower down. Just there now, hang in with me. Back to exercise 1. Well done. Now back to a single leg or DL. Let's start with the opposite leg first. Okay, and again, you don't have to wait. You want to get a couple more reps into your time. Work away there. And back up. And back up. Make sure you straighten your spine as you come up tall. Don't lean backwards. And back up. So we're into round 2 now. Working those hamstrings. You can actually feel those glutes working as you straighten up that body. That's a hip extension. That's the job of the hamstring and the glute muscle in your backside. One more, I think. Well done. Other leg. If you need a little rest, that's fine, you take it. You want to go straight into it and get more reps. Keep the intensity up a little bit. Okay, join me now. Good. Straighten up. And back up. Try not to round your back here. Keep your back nice and straight. That's it. Bend at the knee. Feeling the burn in the glutes there now. Keep going, last few seconds now, into the last 10 seconds or so. And up. And down. Let's get one more in. And straighten back up, well done. Kneeling pec deck. Okay, let's go back to the floor if you are coming down with me. If not, just stay upright. Okay, and we'll go with the other leg now, stretching forward so that both sides get a chance to stretch out. And up, close, open, reach up. That's it. Now you may be able to go a little heavier with your kneeling pec deck, shoulder press. See how you go. Keep your weights close to you. If you want to change up. Up, just again leaning slightly at the waist here, just so you don't lean back and stress your lower back. That's it, good. Push up to the ceiling, open, drive up, gets hard towards the end. That's good, that's a good sign. Well done. Okay, now we're into back fly. Okay, let's get our back fly ready. Now, draw those shoulder blades together, go into that nice wide stance and open. You have to experiment a little bit with stance yourself there. Some people like it wide, some people like to go a bit more narrow. Squeeze it out. We're heading into set 2. It's a lateral squat across the room. And reach, and again you can see what weight you can go with there. Squeeze it out. Come on, squeeze. Keep going. You're doing a great job. Stay strong with it. Nearly there. Last one. Well done. Okay. Now a lateral squat. If you need to give your grip strength a little rest, do that. So we're going down, 2 feet together. We go over for about 3 reps and back again. Okay, 1 weight, 2 weights. See how you're feeling today. And over. Room for another one here. Down. And make your way over. That's it, good. And over we go. Just keep that sequence going till your beeper sounds. work the shoulders next. So we have a shoulder press, one side, opposite side, both sides together. And let's get one more in. Now, stagger the feet here, shoulder press. So we have one side, second side, two together. Okay, let's go. This is tough. Feeling the burn now. Two together, come on. One, two, two together. Push right up to the ceiling. Long arms right up there to the ceiling for me. That's it. Full range of movement. Bring those muscles to their end range. That really helps with your building strength, growing muscle. Good, come on, we can do this. I know you're feeling it. Just stay strong now. One more, come on, one, two, two together. Oh, that was a burn. I need a little rest. We've got our double triceps next. Okay, kick back. All right, so again, we're going into that position there, that stationary move for the legs. Sit down. You might need to have your legs a little bit more narrow this time so you don't bump your dumbbells off them. Now really lift those elbows high, extend right back. Come on, you're doing great. Stay strong. Keep going. We've got those snow angels coming next. So we've got a bit of an upper body blast here, these last 3 moves. That's it, keep going. You're doing a good job. Stay strong. You should be really feeling the back of the arms working now towards the end. Last one. Okay, now snow angels. Right, I'm just going to go down a little lighter. I feel I can get a much better range of movement and safer for the back. So reaching up, driving those elbows down to your rib cage. That's it. Try not to bump the weights when you get to the top. This is wonderful exercise for your shoulders, your back, your latissimus dorsi. And it's also wonderful thoracic mobility, which we could all do with these days. Reach up and pull down. Drive those elbows down in towards your rib cage. Keep your spine very stable by doing your drawing in maneuver with your abdominals. Pull that belly button into the spine. And down. And down. Keep going, come on. Well done, excellent job. Now, we're back to exercise 1. Okay, are we ready for these lateral squats? All right, 1 or 2 weights, see how you feel. Down. Keep that chest up for me. And over we go. And across the room, chest stays high. Doing great. This is a tough one for the lower half. Biceps are working isometrically as they are holding the weights out in front, so they are getting some work here. That's it, good work. Few to go. Chest stays up, come on, keep that chest up. Last one. Well done. Okay, shoulder press. Oh. Take a breather, heart rate's up. All right, let's go. One side, second side, abs engaged. 2. Lean forward a little bit at the waist here. Don't lean back. And up, come on, you're doing great. Push, push it up, that's it. 2 together. Have nice, shapely toned shoulders. We keep these exercises going and we get our food intake correct. We eat the right kind of food that our body needs to grow and to thrive. That's it. 1, 2, push up. Keep going, come on. 1, 2, we get the double in. Well done. Okay, quick rest. Triceps next. Shake it out. Ooh, sweat's flowing. Right, let's go with our triceps into that isometric position for the lower body. Now kick back. Try and get your elbows as high as you can. The higher you get them, the more you'll isolate the tricep muscle group. That's it, relax the neck. Now we're going to finish out set 2 with the snow angels. And then we'll head into set 3. We're starting with renegade rows, which is a floor exercise, with or without a mat. I prefer to do it just on the floor. But if you can't get to the floor, you can just do some upright back rowing to hit the same muscle groups. Come on, 1 more. Well done. Okay, let's head into those snow angels. All right. How are you feeling now? I'm sure your upper body's feeling very burnt out. Okay, reach up. You can stagger the feet here again. And down to your ribs. And down to the rib cage. That's it. Breathe out. Breathe in. So breathe out to lift the weight above your head. Breathe in to return. Keep going, come on. So close to being finished set 2. You have done so well to get here. Stay strong in your head now, and the body will follow. Keep going, come on. And down. And down. And down. Nearly there. Last one. Excellent job. Okay, now we're heading down for renegade rows. If you want to, you can stay upright. Back row. So instead of flying, you're drawing the elbows back. Okay, I'm going to just leave a mat out of this one. I just like to do it on the floor. And we're just rowing and back. Now if you find that too hard, there's a modification here as well. You may need a mat though. Down on your knees and row. Okay, whatever you can do here. Try not to rotate your hips too much. Slight little row, a little rotation is okay. We're not overly rotating. And pull that elbow right back to your torso and slowly return to the floor. This requires a lot of upper body strength. It requires a lot of abdominal strength too. It's one of the best abdominal exercises you'll ever do, as your abdominals have to keep the spine stable. Right, what are we doing now? Oh, it's a leg curl. So either on your chair, like this. I do it on the chair. Round 1, I'll go to the floor round 2. But if you want to go down 4-point kneeling on the floor, same thing, you just go lower to the floor. Keep the leg up nice and high now. The trouble with going up high in a chair is the leg does tend to dip down. Squeeze that glute to keep your butt cheeks engaged, and that'll keep the leg up nice and high for you. Now curl that heel right back towards your bottom there, your butt cheek. Remember what leg you're doing here. I've started on the right. Left for round 2. Keep going now. We've got a pullover next. If you don't want to come to the floor, chest adductions for you. An upright chest exercise. So chest adduction, drawing that weight across your body, working your chest. Now if you'd like to come to the floor, I like this exercise. 1 or 2 dumbbells. It depends on their weight. I like to come up into bridge as well. I find if you come up into bridge, it takes an awful lot of pressure off your lower back and you're getting a great butt bonus. Squeeze those glutes. You're working your abs here as well. So bring the weight right up over your head. This is lovely. Work for the chest. It stretches out your trunk here. It's great. Thoracic mobility again.
Any of those exercises you can get into your day, the better. It's great for your shoulder flexibility, and it's also wonderful for your latissimus dorsi. This is actually a latissimus dorsi test. If you can't get your hands over your head, you failed it. Okay, so using a weight will really help to stretch out those muscles. Now we're on to the last exercise. Oops. It is a front raise and a bicep curl. Okay, let's go with that one. Front raise. Curl it up, and again you can stagger your feet here. So the palms face up for the bicep curl, face down. You rotate your wrists and they face down for the front raise. That's it. Lift. This is a tough combination, this one. Great exercise, but it's quite difficult. Hitting a lot of major muscle groups here. And lift. Come on, use your breathing to get through when it gets tough. Back to our renegade rows now, or you're doing your back rowing in that upright position. Excellent job. Okay. All right, so down we go. Little rest, I think, is needed. Take a moment. This is a tough exercise. Right, let's go down and get some reps in, engaging the tummy muscles. And row. Make sure you engage your abdominals or your hips will rotate, overly rotate. That's it. Nice wide stance with your feet really helps to stop that hip rotation too. Get a full range now. Draw that elbow right up to your ribs. Slowly lower the weight down to the floor. Slowly. That's it. Come on, you're doing great. We've got that leg curl coming next. So you're either up on the chair or come down lower. The lower you get to the floor, the harder it will be. Well done. Okay, so over we go to the floor for left leg. Now, if you want to start and get some more reps in, you can lift up. That's it. Try not to sink down into it with those elbows. Keep the elbows nice and straight. You don't have to lock them out completely, but keep them, engage those muscles in your upper arm, and extend and curl. Feeling those hamstrings working really hard. Your pullovers next, and then your front raise bicep curl, and you've made it through. And well done. Keep going, come on. And curl, oops, sinking down again. Just keep reminding yourself to keep upright. Excellent, okay. And we just gently go around. And if you want to try 2 weights this time, and that bridge worked really well for me, round 1. It really helps my lower back, so it may help you too. So lift the weights. Now keep the weights touching each other. Be careful now, when you double up, it's very different. I can feel how much more intense the exercise has become, just adding that extra weight. So if you're not used to this exercise, just stay with 1 dumbbell. And over, and you can actually really feel the dumbbell pull over is a tricep exercise, and I'm definitely feeling the triceps now that I've gone up heavier. And over and up. Come on, stay with it. Keep going. Well done, you made it through. Okay, now we're up for our last exercise, front raise and bicep curl. Okay, so stagger those feet. Get ready for this one, palms face down, and then turn the dumbbells, and then bicep curl, so the palms face up. Rotate your wrists, and then curl those dumbbells right up to your shoulders. And if you enjoyed today's workout, I'd appreciate a thumbs up on the video. Just below the video here, that little thumbs up button, that sends me instant feedback that you're enjoying
your strength workouts and I'll create more for you. And big thumbs up to you and thank you so much in advance. And curl. Good, come on, keep going. Curl. Just there now, let's finish it out. And curl, and you are definitely getting a dumbbell clap from me today. What a wonderful strength workout that was. Well done. That definitely deserves your dumbbell clap. Good work. Okay, I think I got that there. All right, now while we have a mat, we'll get into some stretches. Let's go into our pigeon pose stretch. So if you want, always think about how you can keep yourself mobile. Stick your bottom out behind you like someone's pulling you with a string. Walk all the way out into a plank. Don't dip your hips. Don't stick your bottom up to the ceiling. And then just gently bring your right knee in under your chest and feel that lovely stretch there for your outer glute there. Kind of it hits in that glute medius, glute minimus as well. And of course your groin. That feels really nice. And you can walk forward. Take pressure off the wrist a little bit. We did a lot of wrist work there towards the end with our plank exercises. Breathe in and breathe out. This feels really relaxing, really nice. Okay, walk your hands in. Let's push up into that plank position again. I want you to feel the tension in around your core. Doing plank exercises really gets you in tune with how your tummy muscles work for you and what they do. Now squeeze your bum cheeks when you're in plank. That really helps to switch on your abdominals. Right, left leg under. Again, feel that lovely stretch. You can wiggle around a little bit. I do think that helps to get out those little knots out of your muscles. You can go a little bit to the side, experiment a little bit, dip to the side. You may feel a further stretch on that side. And then you can walk it out and feel that nice stretch all along here, your back, your latissimus dorsi and your muscles that run along the side of your trunk. That feels good too. We worked those today. Feeling really relaxed now and ready to move on with the rest of the day. Keep breathing. Well done. Now let's go into what we call a frog pose. So bring 2 feet together. Now your knees may come off the mat. You can rotate it if you want and do it like this so your knees stay in contact with the mat. Okay, get your heels to touch each other but your hands will be off the mat then. Just see what you can do. You can also do it if you have a carpeted area. It works really well. Most of the time I do my cool downs on a carpet. And stretch it out. This is lovely for the inner thighs. You stay there. I just want to show you, you're stretching out this part of your legs there, okay? Nice inner thigh stretch. Some people find this quite intense, so if you do, just do it for a few seconds, release your body and just keep going back into it. And just introduce it slowly, but if your muscles are quivering all over the place, you're probably overstretching and your body is telling you to back off a little bit, or you may pull a muscle. Let's go into a side stretch now. And this is a lovely one for the quadricep. Can be done standing up. If you have balance issues, it's just a wonderful, wonderful alternative. You can get the same stretch without tipping over all the time. Now I like to bring my leg a little bit back behind me, and that increases the stretch a little bit more into the quad here at the front, your thigh muscle into the hip flexor. That feels really nice. Nice stretch. Keep breathing throughout the stretches. Now we just flip over or switch over and do the other side, and the same thing. If you just let that leg go a little bit back there behind you, feel that lovely stretch, and hopefully you're getting your heel up towards your bottom. You may have to repeat it 2 times, 3 times before your heel will get close to your bottom, but again, that's what we're looking for. And then release out of that, and then come up into this lovely stretch here, and you might find it's very doable after just doing that quad stretch, because this one stretches out the quads as well. You can put your hands behind you if you want to
Bring in some shoulders and torso. This is quite intense now. Do it on a mat as well, or the bones in your feet will surely complain and come up. And you can do that a few times, repeat it a few times. Just sitting like this is wonderful for your knee health. You can see actually the lovely stretch your knees are getting, and also for your quads, and it's good for your posture as well. So if you could do this in intervals throughout the day, it's just absolutely wonderful for your mobility. Thank you so much for joining me today. You did wonderful. I'll see you in the next workout. Have a great day.